think this is one of those concepts that I grew up the opposite way. Like quitting is for losers and winners never quit. All the different stereotypes. Like we used to say the same thing about smoking after school, like winners never quit, right? And this is like throwing that entire concept on its head and being a lot more relatable to a lot of people and the way that life actually goes. And this is where you are presented with so many different decisions and choices in life, and you need to decide on whether to proceed or quit. And at the end of the day, quit is such, I don't know if you agree with me, but quitting has such a negative connotation to it. Even just the word makes you think of failure in some sense. It makes you think like you were somehow less good at that specific thing, hence you needed to quit that and actually try something else.
Think about someone sitting on a life raft. They're lost in the middle of the ocean, right? They don't necessarily know where they're headed. So, but somehow, they hear this little voice, or they see something in the distance, and they decide, what, instead of going true north today, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adjust it by like 3 degrees off towards the east or towards west. I'm going to just adjust 3 degrees, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to commit to that for the next 2 or 3 or 4 months. What's going to happen? They're not going to end up at the same destination that they would have ended up first and foremost, because they weren't achieving what they wanted to achieve. And that's sort of like the visualization that I have about pivoting or persevering in your own personal life, right? But the feedback that I'm talking about could be, things like, what sort of results am I seeing? If I come home at night, am I happy? Am I actually content when I get into bed at night? Am I happy with the job that I'm in? Am I happy with the environment that I've been placed in? Am I happy with the people in my life? And it really comes down to taking stock of the current situation that you're sitting in and deciding for yourself, is this worth pushing through? And swallowing your pride and understanding that there is a right form of quitting and there's a wrong form of quitting. And they always say, don't quit because it's hard, quit because it sucks. And that also stuck out to me.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm quitting because it's really, really hard. I don't want to do the work. When I find myself in this pivot or persevere T-junction in my life, or crossroads, if you want to call it that, then it's usually I have to ask myself the simple question: am I quitting because it's hard? Because I know that I'll have to put in the work, but I know that whatever sits beyond that work that I'm going to have to push through is going to be reward enough? Or am I quitting because I just absolutely hate where I am at the moment? If you want to get access to sneak previews to our upcoming shows on a weekly basis, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel or join our Facebook page, where we also share our blog posts and other great content from time to time. So head over to our Facebook and YouTube channels and feel free to share it with your friends so that they can also join you on the journey to success. Until next time, guys, cheers.